All right, good morning, everyone. Hopefully, for the sake of week 2, we've got a functioning sound system. Dan, are we all go? Stan can't hear me. Anybody, do I need to speak up? Is that the problem? Yes. Okay, so we do have a functioning sound system for week 2, which is always good. Good morning, everybody, and welcome. Morning. Yeah. Now, is it a sign of the times that I found somebody's left a pot of pins on my chair? No, you think I'm joking. I'm not. Somebody has, in fact, left a box of pins on my chair. So, hello, Pete. You all right? It wasn't you. It definitely wasn't you, I'm sure. Thank you, everybody, and whoever left the box of pins on my chair. All good. I won't take it as a sign of anything otherwise. Right. Morning. A couple of things to mention just before we begin our worship together. The first thing to say, draw your attention to the green notice sheets, of course. Summer Holiday Club starts a week on Monday, week tomorrow. So if you are involved in any way, please, thank you very much. If you are not yet involved in any way, you always have the opportunity to speak to Helen. Helen, give us a wave. Yeah, Helen's in there. You know who Helen is. Hi. Helen's very keen for people to be involved, aren't you, Helen? Yes, indeed. So if you're not involved yet with Holiday Club, please do speak to Helen. There's lots of different opportunities and roles. It's not merely hosting the craft tables or managing the children. There's other things to be doing as well. And not least praying for it. How many children did you say we have? About 22 children coming through. So all of those children and associated families, obviously, please be praying for them and praying for the message that this year is coming from the book of Philippians about how Christ is the one who is supreme over all and how he holds all things together. So if you could be praying for us that we could get the gospel clearly across to all these families as they come through our doors, which is wonderful. I don't think there's anything immediately there else that I need to mention, unless anybody's going to wave at me frantically, other than to say, if you weren't here last week and you know John Ty, unfortunately he had a stroke and he's in palliative care. So please be praying for John and his family, because obviously that's a difficult time for them at the moment. That's from the green notice sheet. The other thing to say, as we will continue to be saying over the next few weeks, you recall the church consultation survey we put out. Thank you very much for all of those who completed that. We had a good number of responses, nearly 90 responses to this, and 2/3 of people who did respond were content to give option 1 on here a go. So that will be a trial of option 1 from the 1st of September. So from the 1st of September, we will be seeing church happen across the morning here at St Mary's. The first change being that we will move the 11:15 traditional worship service to 10 o'clock, and that will be 10 o'clock in here. Nothing else about that service really should change. The pattern of worship remains the same. The organists are happy with the change. The bell ringers will be coming earlier, and as far as I'm aware, the things will simply move from 11:15 to 10 o'clock and remain otherwise the same. This service, however, the format of this service will change somewhat because we'll be moving into the church hall from 10:30. The hall will be open before that, so please do come along. But from 10:30, we will be having our informal worship in the church hall. And then all together at 11:15, when both of those are finished, we will be gathering as a whole church together every Sunday morning for fellowship from 11:15. After which there will also be opportunity to do other things like teaching and prayer, and to perhaps, if there's a baptism, to come back in here and do that, and other things, extended times of worship, if those are appropriate. So We're looking forward to this. We think as a PCC that this is an exciting opportunity, not least because there are families that we know who are connected to some of the ministries that we do that don't come precisely because this service is too soon on a Sunday morning. So having a later service on a Sunday morning, we would hope that, Dan, could you just cut the scrolling feed because this isn't related to what I'm saying. We're hopeful that the families that we're engaged with who said they're interested in coming along would be more amenable to coming at 10:30.